the class, you can ask some questions to Ajahn. So now on, I think everyone enjoy your lunch and ready to start the afternoon session. Please welcome Dr. Chamlong Disayavanish, MD, to start the afternoon session again.
ครับ
เชิญค่ะ
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, let's go ahead.
ถ้ารูปนี่อาจารย์จะลองชี้ที่รูปได้หรือเปล่า
ไม่แน่ใจอย่าเพิ่งนะเดี๋ยวมันจะยุ่ง
ก็ลองดูสิ
Yeah, I think we have already talked about sati, yeah, particularly the meaning of mindfulness or sati. Yeah, we have already talked in detail about this. Yeah, let us go on. Okay.
ใช่หน้านี้ไหมคะ
ไปเรื่อยยังไปเรื่อยเลยไปเรื่อย
เมื่อเช้าน่าจะอยู่เพจ19ค่ะ
เนี่ยตรงนี้มาช้า
page
ตรง
number
นี้
19 or somewhere
มาคำyeah. Let us see this picture. This is a picture of the brain, but you can see not very clearly. Yeah, you can see the picture here. You can see olfactory smell. Yeah, okay. Here this area is related to olfactory smell and primary gustatory area, and you can see the thalamus. Smell is located in the temporal lobe. Taster is in the parietal lobe. Touch, pain, and sensation from the muscle and joints are represented in the band across the top and side of the brain. You can see the band on the top of the brain, and also the place where the frontal lobe meet the parietal lobe. Near the primary projections area are secondary projection area. Yeah, okay. So in brief, I just want you to know about the general structure of the brain. Okay, yeah. Okay, go ahead with another one. Now we start with the sensory organ. The sensory organ start with the eye. Okay, the eye. Yeah. So as I have already mentioned, when the sight or visual image impinge on the eye consciousness arise. Eye consciousness means Jakku Vinyan will arise. So this is the part of the eye. The eye, you can see different parts of the external eye. The iris, the sclera, the channel, the pupil, the lens, and also the conjunctiva. And then you can see the inner part of the brain. You can see what we call retina. The retina. You can see the retina here. Retina is the light sensitive part of the eye, consisting of 10 layers in detail. Only 7 layers of the retina are related to the process of signal transduction or signal transmission. Ganglion cells layer is the last in the process of signal transduction. So you can see this is part of the retina, the inner side of the eye. You can see the rod and cone cell, okay, different kinds of cell. And there are 10 layers, but in practice, there are only 7 layers. Yeah, only 7 layers, that's all, okay, yeah. So you can see this picture very clearly, yeah. Let us go on to the next one. Yeah, this is the detail of the retina. Okay, in Buddhist scripture, Jakku Yayatana, Jakku Yayatana refer to the sentient organ of the eye, which is known as Jakka Yatana. Jakku Pasatha is described to have a layer structure about 7 layers. 7 layers. It is very true. Also the same as mentioned in the description of the eye in physiology. And this organ where vision is initiated has the size no bigger than the head of a louse, no bigger than the head of a louse. So this organ is called occipital disc, the occipital disc. Yeah, occipital disc is for seeing. So when there is a contact between the sight and the optic disc, there arise Jakku Vinyana, ear consciousness. And you can see, layer, layer of retina, different kinds of ganglion cell, rod and cone. There are 10 layers, but in practice there are only 7 layers as mentioned in the Buddhist scripture. Okay, I mentioned in the Buddhist scripture that Jakkhayatana refer to the sentient organ of the eye, which is known as Jakkhayatana. Jakku Pasatha is described to have a layer structure about 7 layers, and the organ where vision is initiated has the size no bigger than the head of a louse. You know, a louse is a kind of animal or stay in the hair, particularly with the dirty hair, yeah, dirty hair. So if you have a dirty hair, no matter male or female, so you tend to have different kinds of louse staying in the hair. Yeah, this is very sensitive area. Yeah, for Jakku Vinyana to arise. And another figure, please. Now we come to another part of the sense organ, the ear. The ear. So you can see, this is the picture of the ear. You can see the external ear, the middle ear, and the inner ear. So the external ear you can see, okay, the ear is normal ear. And then we come to the middle ear, you can see something what we call cochlea, the cochlea. And also in the cochlea, you can see the auditory nerve, which sells the impulse to the brain for hearing. Okay, and also in the inside of the part of the ear we call cochlea. Cochlea has different kinds of hair cell. The next picture, please go on to the next picture. Yes, you can see, okay. Yeah. hair cell. The hair cell, okay. So when the sound come into contact with the hair cell, the hair cell will be stimulated. It will go to the auditory nerve and then to the brain, so that we'll be able to hear what we are supposed to hear. This is what we call ear consciousness. Ear consciousness. So you can see below is the nerve cell. Okay, the nerve cell is starting from the hair cell. So the sound, any kinds of sound, stimulate stereocelia, the stereocelia or hair cell, and then it sends the impulse to the nerve that we call nerve fiber. Okay, nerve fiber. Yeah, nerve fiber for hearing. Yeah, for hearing. Yeah. Okay, go ahead. Yeah, okay. Let us see this. Now we come to the nose. Okay. Yeah. And then we come to another organ. In Buddhist scripture, Kana Yatana is Kana Pasatha. Kana Pasatha. It is located inside the nose at a spot shaped like a goat hoof. You can see over here is it looks like a goat's hoof. This is a olfactory nerve start to begin. Okay, yeah, it start to originate from this area that we call Kana Pasatha. Kana Pasatha, and then the nerves will come together as olfactory nerve, the olfactory nerve, and then come to the part of the brain for smelling, in order to be able to observe different kinds of odor, different kinds of smell. Yeah. This is Jakku. This is we call Kana Vinyana. Yeah, Kana Vinyana or Jakku Vinyan. Jakku Vinyan, Kana Vinyana, Jakku Vinyan. Nose consciousness. Nose consciousness. Yeah. Yeah. Now we come to the tongue. Yeah, the tongue consciousness. So when the taste come into contact with the tongue consciousness will arise. Tongue consciousness means in Bali, Shilha Vinyana. Shilha Vinyana. According to the scripture, Shilha Yayatana or Shilha Pasatha is described to be located on the tongue at a spot shaped like the upper part of a torn lotus leaf. A torn lotus leaf. So you can see the papillae. The papilla, it looks like a torn lotus leaf. This is what we call a receptor for different kinds of taste. Different kinds of taste. So when any taste come into contact with the tongue consciousness will arise. Shilha Vinyana will arise, so that we can understand different kinds of tastes. Yeah, you can see this is the tongue region. So this is the region for bitter taste, and it is the region for sound taste. Could you move a little bit further? Move the picture a little bit further. Move up. Yeah, okay, yeah. Move up. Yeah, you can see salty taste, the salty taste in this area, and then sweet taste. Yeah, sweet taste. Okay. At the tip of the tongue. So there are different regions in the tongue, okay, for different kinds of taste. So it may be bitter taste, sour taste, salt taste, or sweet taste. The sense of taste or taste buds are most numerous on the tongue. Certain regions of the tongue correspond more strongly than other regions to a specific taste. So there are different regions for different kinds of taste, as I just mentioned. Okay, that is a tongue consciousness. Okay, go ahead. So we come to another kind of consciousness. We call body consciousness. Yeah, body consciousness. Kaya vinyana, kaya vinyana. As mentioned here, in the Buddhist scripture, kaya yatana is the kaya pasatha, which is located, spreading throughout the whole body. It's spreading throughout the whole body, except the nail and the hair, except the hair and the nail. Okay, so you can see on the body there are different kinds of receptor, something like pain receptor. Okay, and you might have a pressure receptor. You might have touch receptor. You might have tactile receptor, so on and so forth. Yeah. Okay. So all these receptors are located along the body, particularly on the skin, except the nail and the hair, except the nail and the hair. Go ahead, please. Okay, now that you see, this is a part of skin, and you can see receptor in the skin sense. Okay, so you might have a touch receptor, pressure receptor for vibration, vibration receptor for temperature, pain and cold receptor, and receptor for pain. Sometimes we call nociceptor, receptor for pain. So there are different kinds of receptor over our body, particularly on the skin. You have to remember that except the nail and the hair, I mean, there are no receptor on our nail, there are no receptor on our hair, okay? Usually on the body covered with skin. So you can see in this picture, okay, light touch pressure, light touch receptor, and then you have touch and pressure receptor. You might have we call hair receptor, pain receptor, so on and so forth. Yeah, in this figure. Okay, now we come with the last one. The last one is we call Mano Vinyan. Mano Vinyan. So when there is a contact between thinking, our thinking, we might think about our friend, about any kinds, about the house, or anything that come to our mind. So this kinds of thought or thinking, when it come into the contact with the mind proper in Buddhism we call Hataya Wattu. Hataya Wattu. Okay. Hataya Wattu is located in the heart. In this figure, you can see the Hataya Wattu has the sign of Punnaka seed. Yeah, this is the sign of Punnaka seed. And this seed is located in the right atrium. In the right atrium. Here, right atrium. Okay, right atrium. And in the right atrium, we also have we call sinoatrial node, or sometimes we call pacemaker. Pacemaker. So Hataya Wattu is located in the right atrium. And this right atrium has the size of Punnaka seed. Punnaka seed, okay. There, you can see this picture. And this picture, you can see the right atrium, okay. And then on the left, you can see the left atrium. And then the lower part, there are two chambers too, okay. The right chamber and the left chamber. So we have two upper chamber, right upper chamber, left upper chamber. Right upper chamber is the place where Hataya Wattu is located. So in Buddhism, the Buddha mentioned that the seat of the mind is located in Hataya Wattu, not in the brain, as I just mentioned this morning, or according to the concept of neurophysiologists or neuroscientists. So according to the Buddhism, the seat of the mind is located in Hataya Wattu, but the office of the mind is located in the limbic system, as we just mentioned this morning. We call limbic cortex or mental brain. Limbic cortex or mental brain is the office of the mind, not the place or not the seat of the mind. Because you have to understand this, okay? Yeah. I'll come to the next one. Yeah. Just stop over here. Yeah. A little bit lower here. Okay. Stop over here. Yeah. There, you can see Hataya Wattu is described to be located in a hollow, the size of a Punnaka seed bed, where a handful of blood is kept. The delimitation of the Hataya Wattu is also bound by what belongs to the heart. So Hataya Wattu, as I just mentioned again and again, is the seat of the mind, is the house of the mind. But the office of the mind is not here. The office of the mind is located in the limbic cortex or mental cortex, as I just mentioned this morning. Okay, so you have to differentiate between the house or the seat of the mind and the office of the mind. So now we come to change in brain structure and activity during meditation, particularly mindfulness meditation. Let us start with we call default mode network. In brief, we use the term DMN. DMN means the default mode network. What is default mode network? while we are doing nothing, there are brain regions that are highly activated, even were active than those engaged during a difficult cognitive task, such as 100 minus 7, because serious 100 minus 7. Suppose we do nothing, we don't think of anything. The mind
I will go
is
on
still work, but
Saturday.
it works on its own. It works on its own, okay? This is what we call default mode network. Okay. On the contrary, while we were working a mental challenge like serious subtraction of 100 minus 7, these brain regions go quiet. Okay, yeah, called deactivation. Where are these neurons chatting back and forth while we are doing nothing in particular? Default mode network is the brain circuitry or node connecting to the limbic system, as I have mentioned this morning. So when we are doing nothing, the mind is still working, but it works on its own. No control from other outside. This is what we call default mode network, DMN, default mode network. Okay, yeah. Go ahead, please. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I have mentioned default mode network is the brain circuitry or brain node connecting to the limbic system. While the brain engages in an active work, whether mathematics, calculation, or meditation, the default area calm down and then start again when the main task finish. So when we do some kinds of simple calculation like 100 minus 7, we call serious subtraction, 100 minus 7, like this. Yeah. So the default mode network seems to be a little bit active. It will become more and more active, particularly when we do what we call meditation. It may be concentration meditation or insight meditation. So any kinds of meditation can activate default mode networks. Yeah. Otherwise, it will go on and on their own. Next one, please. Okay. This solves that problem of how the brain could maintain its activity level while nothing was going on or doing nothing, period. So during doing nothing, period, the brain will function on its own. It has its own activity, which we call default mode network, DMN. There is a lot of study about DMN. For example, default mode network consists of medial prefrontal cortex MPFC. MPFC means midline of the prefrontal cortex or median prefrontal cortex, and also posterior cingulate cortex. We call PCC. PCC means posterior cingulate cortex. So there are two major areas that belong to default mode network. One is midline of the prefrontal cortex or medial prefrontal cortex, and other part is posterior cingulate cortex. Posterior cingulate cortex interface between us and the outside world by gauging the personal and emotional importance of stimuli, while median prefrontal cortex is where this information interface with consciousness. The cortical midline structure or CMS are found on the inner surface of each hemisphere. Crucially, center midline structure are part of a network of brain regions known as default mode network that become active when we do not focus on anything or when we don't think of anything. Default mode network will become active. Okay, go a little bit ahead, yeah. Yeah, okay, stop, okay. Crucially, you see, center midline structure are part of a network of brain regions known as default mode network or DMN that become active when we do not focus on particular tasks and when our mind are wandering, when we think about it, about that, okay, sometimes we call wandering mind. So when we develop wandering mind, it means that the mind is in a state of DMN, default mode network. One theory is that median prefrontal cortex is a hub of the conceptual self. Oh, I am Mr. A, I am Mr. B, I am Mr. C. Oh, my name is this, is that, okay. Whereas the posterior or cingulate cortex is an essential kind of clenching or timestamp that links that conceptual self. So you have to understand that the default mode network is related to the concept of self, the concept of ego, the concept of Mr. A, Mr. B, Mr. C. Okay, yeah. And also PCC, posterior cingulate cortex, create the experience of being caught up in our thought, feeling, and sensation, which correspond closely with the Buddhist concept of craving, clinging, grasping, or attachment, tanha or upathan. So you know two words in Buddhism. Tanha means craving, and then from craving it arises upathan. Upathan means attachment. The more we have tanha, the more we have attachment. They are interrelated together. Posterior cingulate cortex may play an important role in drug addiction, cigarette smoking, or any kinds of addiction. Okay, you may know at the present time, there are many people who are addicted to different kinds of drugs. something like they are addicted to sleeping pill. When they cannot sleep, they have to take a sleeping pill. Sometimes they have to take some kinds of opium or even heroin. Okay. Sometimes the people are addicted to opium or even to heroin. But usually when we talk about cigarette, the addiction to cigarette smoking is also related to this area, posterior cingulate cortex. So any kinds of addiction are related to this part of area, posterior cingulate cortex. As I have already mentioned, this area is closely related to the concept of tanha, craving, and the concept of upadana, grasping. Mindfulness meditation can tone down the activity of posterior cingulate cortex, resulting in reducing nicotine craving in cigarette smoker, or if they want to quit cigarette smoking. So they can practice mindfulness meditation or insight meditation, but they have to practice this sincerely, effortlessly, okay, continuously. Yeah, if they can do this, the power of mindfulness meditation will be strong enough, and then this meditation will, will stimulate this area, the area of posterior cingulate cortex, so that the feeling of craving, the feeling of attachment is significantly reduced, and this leads to be able to give up cigarette smoking or any kinds of addiction. Okay. So at the present time, there are some people that try to use mindfulness or even the samatha meditation, okay, to calm down this part of the brain, so that some addicted patients can stop nicotine smoking, can stop drug addiction, can stop marijuana addiction, so, yeah, or can stop what we call other kinds of tranquilizer. Yeah. Okay. Okay, come to this part here. Brain scan of experience meditation suggests the mindfulness meditation can inhibit the activity of the front mode network, particularly in the area of posterior cingulate cortex. Yeah. So you have to understand that mindfulness meditation can inhibit the activity of the front mode network, particularly posterior cingulate cortex. Mindfulness meditation can also boost activity in the prefrontal region of the region involved in decision making and emotional control, including dorsolateral prefrontal cortex, the LPFC, dorsolateral prefrontal cortex, orbital frontal cortex, OFC, and parts of the anterior cingulate cortex. So there are different kinds of area in our frontal lobe, the frontal lobe, okay? Particularly dorsolateral prefrontal cortex. That is sometimes we call executive area of the brain. So it has an executive function, something like planning, organizing, sequencing, thinking, judgment, okay, making different kinds of decision. So it depends on this part of the brain. Or if we practice particular insight meditation, dorsolateral prefrontal cortex will be significantly stimulated, and then it will develop the control over the activity of the front mode network and also the activity in the posterior cingulate cortex, both DMN and PPC. In addicted individuals, those same regions are known to cause malfunction, impair power of self-control. So if we don't do anything, if we don't control the mind, let the mind go on by the activity in the deep formal network and also in the area of posterior cortical context. Okay, so and then we go into the past. We have wandering mind, and then we tend to think about ourselves, about other people. Okay, it's no essence, no mindfulness there. Okay. So in order to be able to develop mindfulness, as we mentioned this morning, we have to be able to control the mind by practicing meditation. Mindfulness meditation can stimulate this area, dorsolateral prefrontal cortex, orbitofrontal cortex, and also some parts of anterior cingulate cortex. This area will be stimulated. Through this way, we can develop the control over our addiction, particularly over the front mode network and posterior cingulate cortex, which is related to tanha, craving, and upathan, attachment, as I have already mentioned. So in addicted individuals, these same regions are known to cause malfunction, impairing power of self-control. Meditation may help counter this damage. That's why we have to practice insight meditation. There are some studies, for example, Brewer and his team, in their experiment, both Christian and Buddhist contemplative, okay, both Christian and Buddhist who practice meditation, they use functional MRI. They use functional MRI to check the activity in the brain. Okay, so the subject lie in the tunnel, okay, to check the activity in the brain, and watch a screen displaying change in activity of their posterior cingulate cortex from moment to moment as they meditate. So interestingly enough, so there's a lot of change, significant change in this part of the brain. You can remember PCC is a part of the front mode network and is related to tanha, craving, and also related to upathan, attachment. So through these kinds of meditation, the subject can reduce the activity in the posterior cingulate cortex of PCC from moment to moment as they meditated. they were able to tell the researcher how different mental states affected the graph at particular moment. For example, when they experience a contentment, undistracted awareness, or effortless doing, the graph show falling PCC activity, whereas feeling of discomfort, distraction, or efforting correspond to the increasing activity in the posterior cingulate cortex. This experienced meditator quickly learn how to control the graph at will by using their mind, by using the meditation. The median prefrontal cortex, posterior cingulate cortex, and other cortical midline structures are activated not only when we think about ourselves, but also when we intuit the intention and belief of other people. And this is what we call as mentalizing or mentalization. And sometimes we call the theory of the mind. It's some kinds of, we call extension from the mind to the mind. Yeah, we call mentalization or theory of the mind. So usually when we talk about mentalizing or mentalization, it starts with the relationship between the infant and the mother. Suppose the relationship between the infant and the mother is very good. The mother loves the child, play with the child, smile with the child, pray with the child. The child will be very, very happy. Yeah. That is what we call positive attachment or secure attachment. So when the relationship between the child and the mother is very good, we call the positive attachment or secure attachment. Secure attachment is the cause of mentalizing or the cause of mentalization or the theory of the mind. So when the child is embraced by the lovely mother, the nice mother, the child can understand the feeling of his own mother, understand the feeling, belief, trust, and also some kinds of disposition in the mother. And vice versa, the mother can also understand the mind of the infant, the belief, okay, the need, okay, and the affect that they want. So they are transmitted by the mind. We call transmission to the mind, okay, transmission to the mind from one mind to another mind, and vice versa, from the infant mind to the mother mind, from the mother mind to the infant mind. This is the process, what we call mentalizing or mentalization. Sometimes we call it is related to the theory of mind. Okay, let's stop over here. Okay. I wrote here, mentalization. Mentalization is the ability of our mind to understand the intention, wishes, belief, emotional feeling of the other, similar to the transmission of one mind to another mind, to put one leg into the other shoe, to put one leg into the other shoe. And this kinds of interaction we call empathy. Empathy. So mentalization is the precursor of empathy. Empathy is to be able to understand our own feeling, our own need, our own wish, our own belief, as well as those of other people. It's something like to put our leg into the other shoe, to put our legs into the other shoe. That is what we call empathy. Yeah. They do upon long-term autobiographical memory encoded, stored in the temporal lobe, particularly in the hippocampus or hippocampal area. Yeah. Mindfulness meditation appear to reduce self-referential thinking by decreasing activity in the medial prefrontal cortex and also posterior cingulate cortex, which are integral component of the default mode network. So suppose we do nothing, we just really lie down. Yeah, we tend to be involved in the DMN or default mode of network. Yeah, we tend to develop some kinds of past experience, autographical memory, and also most of them are related to the concept of self. I am Mr. A, I am Mr. B, something like that. And also they are related to what we call egoism, egoism or self-concept. Yeah, it's related to oneself. Yeah. But suppose we do something, particularly when we practice mindfulness meditation. These kinds of meditation tend to reduce self-referential thinking by decreasing activity in the default mode network, okay, and also posterior cingulate cortex, which are the integral component of the default mode network, as I have already mentioned. Okay. So that's why I think to practice meditation is very significant, particularly mindfulness meditation. Now we come to another part of the brain we call mirror neuron. You know the term mirror. Mirror neuron were first discovered in the motor planning area in the brain of Macaques, is a species of monkey, and subsequent brain imaging study suggests that mirror neuron also exists in human being too. Okay, so they study like this. You see, they put the electrode in the brain of the animal, particularly the brain of Macaques, which is a species of monkey. Put the electrode on the monkey brain, okay? And then this man tried to walk like the monkey. The monkey observed the researcher walking like that. And then the researcher can see the activity in the brain of the monkey. So in the brain of the monkey, particularly the mirror neurons are significantly stimulated. Okay, yeah. And then the researcher pick up a banana, and then he tear the peel off, and then he take the banana. While taking the banana, the monkey observed these kinds of activity all the time. There is also a lot of stimulation in this area, in the area of mirror neuron. Okay, yeah. That's why we use the term mirror neuron. And so the human mirror system seems to be broader in scope than that of the monkey, in that mirror neuron exists not only in the movement area, but also in the area connected with emotion, sensation, and even intention. Okay, at first, the researcher believed that mirror neuron might be related just only to different kinds of movement, different kinds of activity. But according to their study, this is something more than that. Okay, mirror neuron exists not just only in the movement area, but also in the area concerned with emotion, sensation, or even intention. They provide people with immediate knowledge of what is going on in another mind. Okay. Yeah. They provide people with immediate knowledge of what is going on in other person's mind. Okay, yeah. The ability to know what another person is feeling or doing is thought to be related to the mirror neuron. So we can understand other people. We can understand how do they feel. We can understand what they are doing. We can understand their thought, their emotion. Okay, through the study of mirror neurons. In humans, mirror neurons seem to extend into the area of frontal lobe that are connected with intention, such as premotor cortex. They are also found in parietal lobe, which is involved with sensation. However, the full extent of this neuron is still being researched or still being under study. Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, okay, yeah, mirror neuron were first discovered in the motor planning area in the brain of macaques, a species of monkey, and subsequent brain imaging study suggests that they exist in human beings too. The human mirror system seems to be broader in scope than that of the monkey, in that mirror neuron exists not only in the movement area, but also in the area concerned with emotion, sensation, and even intention. They provide people with immediate knowledge of what is going on in another mind. This ability to know what another people is feeling or is doing is thought to be the basis of this mirror neuron. You see, this is the first study of mirror neuron, as mentioned. Okay, yeah, they put the electrode over the head of the brain, and then the researcher do something like walking, like the monkey. Yeah, they peel off the banana and then eat the banana. And by doing this, they observe the activity in the monkey brain, so they can see, or there are some kinds of brain. They are very active, very clearly, and these kinds of neurons are called mirror neuron. Mirror neuron. Okay. Yeah. Okay, this is another part of we call premotor cortex, and also part of the Broca area, inferior parietal cortex. Okay, yeah. We will get into the detail about this later, not right now. Yeah. Okay. So you can see the area activated by touch. Okay, you see it's the pink area. The pink area are area activated by touch from another person, and then you can see the blue area. The blue area is activated when we see something, activated by vision or even touch as well. And also the white area are activated by both by touch and by vision, by touch and by vision. Okay, so these are some change in the brain, particularly in this area, is they are related to the mirror neuron, as I have already mentioned. Yeah, okay. In this picture, we can see very clearly. It's a boy and a girl. They chat together, so they understand each other. Okay, only through the eyes. Yeah, because of the motor neuron. Okay, and sometimes they might touch each other. Okay, yeah. So to these kinds of interaction, the mirror neuron it will be significantly stimulated. Yeah, maybe by vision, maybe by touch, or maybe by touch or vision, or maybe by both. As I have already mentioned. Okay, yeah. So now I think I I would like to come to a stop right now, and then there may be some questions about what I have already mentioned, particularly the phone mode network, midline cortical structure, and also posterior cingulate cortex, like that. Okay. Yeah. Any question, any concern, or any comment? Yeah. Maybe any question? Yeah.คุณคุณฟุกครับคุณฟุกครับ ถ้าเผื่อไม่มีอะไรอาจจะเอ่อเอาไว้แค่นี้ก่อนแล้วก็พรุ่งนี้เอาเดี๋ยวก็พรุ่งนี้เนี่ยเอ่อ tomorrow is a Tuesday so I have the clinic the both in the morning and then in the afternoon at the hospitals so I will be busy tomorrow so tomorrow I would like to stop my lecture and I will see all of you again on Wednesday morning and Wednesday afternoon. Okay, yeah. Okay. And any question, any concern? Okay, go ahead.
Ajahn, thank you very much for your lesson. I think I was very intrigued by what you talked. The mind is, the seat and the office. One is actually in slide 23, I think page 23. You were showing us on the right chamber and the left chamber. So unfortunately, I didn't fully understand that. Can you call back, Venerable? Are you able to call back page 23, please?
Could you repeat your question again? I'm not catch
Okay,
you.
I will share the page 23 and my question, maybe easier.
Okay.
Okay. So I think Ajahn, you were, yeah, this one, page 23. You mentioned about the mind. One is office and one is the seat.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So I think this one I didn't. Yeah, this one, this slide here. Can you see?
You mean are you talking about the mirror neuron?
Yeah, correct. You mentioned that Hadayavatu, it's really the seat. That means it's like the mind seat, right? And then whereas the brain is the office.
Yeah. Okay. I think I have already mentioned that mirror neuron is related to the contact between two persons, particularly in start with the infant and the mother. Okay. Suppose the infant is cuddled by the mother, or he feel very happy, very relaxed, very comfortable. And then he can see the eye of the mother. The eye of the mother we call mirroring response from the eye of the mother. Yeah, mirroring response from the eye of the mother. Okay, yeah. So the child can see mirroring response from the mother. Then they understand that the mother loves him. So the child can understand that. So that is what we call mirroring response to the eye of the mother. And then the child will feel very happy, very relaxed. And later on, okay, they develop into a healthy child. Okay, usually when the child very small, they have a strong belief that, oh, I am very great. I am very great in this world. Oh, I can do anything I want because his understanding is very limited, okay? But through the stay with the mother, particularly empathic response from the mother, the child will understand more and more, more and more. And in psychology, we call self-psychology by high schoolhood. Later on, the child will be able to develop what we call healthy ambition, which is normal for everybody. On the contrary, if the child does not get empathic mirroring response from the mother, the child is fixed with his own idea, the ideas of grandiosity. Oh, I am very great. Oh, I am superior to other people. I want other people to understand me, to love me. Later on, they tend to develop what we call, narcissistic personality disorder. They think just only about themselves. They cannot think of other people. I am very great. I am very well known. Oh, suppose the child is a girl when they grow up. Oh, I am very nice, very beautiful, and very nice appearing. So most people must love me. They tend to develop what we call narcissistic personality disorder. On the contrary, if they get enough empathic mirroring response from the mother, okay, to the contract between the child and the mother, later on the child have a normal development. Later on they develop what we call normal ambition. Yeah, this is related to the mirror neuron that I have already mentioned. So I think it depends on the relationship between the child and the mother. Yeah, okay, yeah. Okay, thank you about your question. Okay.
I understand that part. Thank you very much. But actually, my question is on Hadayavatu.
Me too. I guess can you hear me?
Right.
I guess you what you asked the is on page 24.
Yeah.
Page 24. What exactly mind located? Right.
Oh, you mean
Yeah.
the
My
location
yeah.
of the mind?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, because I wanted to know that as well.
According to the Buddhist scripture, you may know, they say the seat of the mind is located in Hataya Vatu. He used the term Hataya Vatu. Where is Hataya Vatu? Hataya Vatu is located on the right atrium. I show you the picture. The right atrium is a hollow. It's hollow. It's about the size of Pundaka seed. Just a small hero. And this hollow has one fine of blood. Okay. And then the blood in this area is related to what we call Hataya Vatu. So it's the seat of the mind, but not the office of the mind. So when we talk about the office of the mind has different kinds of function, as you have already known. So the function of the mind is located in the we call limbic cortex or mental limbic. Okay, the limbic cortex or mental limbic. And then later on you will see that when you come to this part of the mind, they are related to different kinds of activity along the body. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So the
This
mind
is,
can function in the different way. Okay. Yeah. Because the mind is located in the mental limbic or limbic context. Okay. But not in the Hataya Vatu. Hataya Vatu is only the seat of the mind. Okay. So you have to see the difference between The seat, the house of the mind, and the office of the mind is different. Okay, yeah.
Limbic system, right?
Okay, yeah.
Can someone can someone show the screen? Where is the mind office? And
The
I want
limbic system.
to see the picture because I
limbic
know it's
system should
located
be-
in limbic system.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
it's
okay.
page
Yeah, yeah,
page
okay.
7. Maybe page 7 you can try.
Oh, go, no, above, below, yeah. Okay,
Sorry.
okay.
Okay, page 12.
Wait.
Sorry, page 13. 13.
Oh, here.
Page
You
13,
see,
yeah.
you see the
Yeah, this-
limbic system. You see, the limbic system.
John, we can't see where your pen is pointing.
This part, this picture is not very clear. Another one. Okay, go ahead.
Page
Yes,
13.
this one is a limbic system. Yeah, limbic system. And according to this figure, limbic system consists of thalamus, hypothalamus, amygdala, and hippocampus. Okay, when we talk about hippocampus, it's a reservoir of memory. Different kinds of memory are collected in the hippocampus. So when we talk about this, it means that the hippocampus is closely related to the concept of the unconscious or life continuum in Buddhism. And also we talk about this area, the amygdala. Amygdala is a kind of something like Lopa, Tosa, Moha. Lopa, Tosa, Moha. Okay, Lopa means the greed, Tosa means anger or resentment, Moha means delusion, are related to the amygdala. Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay, Ajahn. You mean this area is for emotion activities?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, yeah. They are interconnected. Okay, yeah. We cannot separate them.
Okay. Yeah, we
Exactly.
understand. Yeah.
Ajahn, sorry, because your pen, when you point, we cannot see. So can I go back to page 24 again? When you say the seed, is it the pink color area? Venerable Zhou Qin, can you please go back to page 24? Because I still don't see exactly which part of the brain.
Now it's not mine. Share the
Oh,
screen.
who's sharing?
Ajahn, word.
Virat, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
But repeat your question again, please.
Please go to page 24. Ajahn, I want to know exactly where it's on page 24 is the link.
The 24 hour of what?
On your page 24. The one I was sharing just now as well. Page 24. Because we cannot see where your
No,
pen is
I
pointing.
just mentioned
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
default
This one.
mode network.
Is it the pink color?
Okay. Let's come to this picture first. Okay. Here on this is a Punaka seed. Yeah, the Punaka seed.
Just
So
we can't see where
on
your
the
pen
right
is
atrium,
pointing.
the
What
right
color?
atrium is a hollow here, about the same size of Punaka seed. This is the location of Hataya Watu. As I have already mentioned, or even in the Buddhist scripture, the seat of the mind is located at Hataya Watu over here.
Ajahn, we
Okay,
can't see your
and
pen.
also in Hataya Watu, there is what we call SA node. Sinoatrial node is something like a piece, the pacemaker of the heart is located in the Hataya Watu. Okay, yeah. This is the seat of the mind, but not the office of the mind. Okay, yeah. And another thing you mentioned about the 24 hours. So I mentioned that suppose you don't practice meditation, and then you think about this, about that, okay. You tend to develop what we call default mode network. The mind will be involved with a default mode network. It related to what we call wandering mind, thinking about this, about that, particularly about oneself, about other people, okay, as well, okay. That we call the egoism. So attachment to oneself, okay, yeah. So this is the cause of attachment to our ego, attachment to oneself. So in order to get rid of default mode network, so we have to make the mind busy. By busy what? By for meditation. No matter samatha meditation, concentration meditation, or vipassana or insight meditation. This kind of meditation will stop the function of default mode network. It become more active, okay? Become more active, more reasonable, okay? Yeah. That's why we have to practice, try to practice more and more meditation, so that the mind will not fall into the process of DMN, default mode network. Okay, if there's no more question, so I would like to stop my lecture for today, and then see all of you again on Wednesday. So tomorrow there will be no more lecture because I have the clinic, both in the morning and in the afternoon. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Goodbye, everybody, and may I pay my respect to the Buddhist monk and with the Buddhist nun. Okay. Goodbye. Good luck for everybody. Okay.
Thank you, Ajahn.
Thank you, Ajahn.
Your turn.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
ขอบคุณครับอาจารย์ปิดค
ค
ลา
รับ
ส
ข
เล
อบ
ย
คุณมากครับโอเคครับแล้วเจอกันวันพุธนะ